Have you ever encountered a story, a poem, or even a film that felt deeply connected to another text you already knew? Perhaps it was a fleeting reference, a familiar character type, or an entire plotline that seemed to echo something from the past. This sense of connection, this ongoing conversation between texts, is precisely what we explore with the concept of intertextuality. Intertextuality refers to the complex ways in which texts refer to, build upon, or transform other texts. It is not merely about influence, but about the active shaping of a text's meaning by another text. The primary forms of intertextuality that authors employ to weave these connections include allusion, parody, pastiche, quotation, and adaptation, each serving distinct creative and interpretive purposes. The core mechanism behind these forms lies in the author's intentional engagement with pre-existing works, and the reader's recognition of those engagements. Allusion, for instance, is an indirect reference to a person, place, thing, or idea of historical, cultural, literary, or political significance. It functions by assuming a shared body of knowledge between the writer and the reader, enriching the text with layers of associative meaning. Parody, on the other hand, imitates the style or subject matter of another work for comic effect or ridicule, often highlighting the original's conventions or flaws. Pastiche is similar to parody in imitation, but lacks the satirical intent, instead serving as a respectful homage or celebration of a particular style or genre, without mockery. You can begin to identify these forms by training yourself to notice familiar patterns, phrases, or situations that seem to resonate beyond the immediate story. Direct quotation, which is the explicit incorporation of words or passages from another text, often indicated with quotation marks or specific attribution, is perhaps the most straightforward form. This form is used to lend authority, provide evidence, or to highlight a particular statement. Adaptation involves retelling a known story in a different medium or for a new audience, such as turning a novel into a film or reinterpreting a classic play with a modern setting. It transforms the original while retaining its fundamental narrative essence. Recognizing these intertextual connections transforms reading into an active dialogue across time and cultures, revealing how authors engage in a continuous conversation with literary history. Each new work becomes not an isolated creation, but another thread woven into the rich tapestry of human storytelling. This deeper layer of understanding allows us to appreciate the cleverness of authors and the intricate web of influences that shape literature. By understanding these different forms of intertextuality, you unlock a more profound appreciation for the depth and complexity of literary works. It equips you to see beyond the surface narrative and to engage with the broader cultural and literary traditions that inform every story. This enriched perspective provides a more robust and rewarding interpretive experience for any engaged reader.